So I wanted to.
Okay, Alex?
Yeah.
Roll 'em. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'd like to call Thursday, May 12th, board meeting to order. Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
Supervisor Pombley,
Here.
I'm here. Trustee Bowman,
Here.
Sides,
Here.
DK,
Here.
and Wilhite.
Here.
We got assessor is going to be on Zoom. We have Director Dillon is absent. We have Jim Dahlbeck, and Director Marks is here, and our highway superintendent.
Okay. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, open the forum up for public comments. Seeing nobody here, we'll move on to approval of the board meeting minutes of April 14th, 2022. Can we have a motion?
Second.
Okay, any questions, changes? Okay, Lucy, we call the roll, please.
Trustee Wilhite?
Yes.
Trustee Sides?
Yes.
Trustee DK?
Yes.
Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
And Supervisor Pombley.
Yes. Lori, is your microphone on? Because I'm not hearing you. So just so that it's recorded and
Is the red light on?
the
Yes.
red light on? Okay, good, thank you. All right, next, move on to approval of special board meeting minutes of April 20th
You're
and April
abstaining.
27th.
Yes.
Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions on that? Okay, hearing none. Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
Trustee Sides?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite?
Yes.
Supervisor Pombley?
Yes?
Trustee Bowman?
Abstain.
And Trustee DK.
Abstain.
You weren't at the special meetings?
Not opposed.
No, she wasn't
I
on.
wasn't a.
She's a-
Oh, she can
Oh, I was at
still-
one of them, so,
Yeah, you're good. You
Okay.
can still do one.
okay, then I approve.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, next, I need a motion to accept the Community Center Committee meeting from April 6th, Communication Committee meeting of April 26th, Health and Wellness from April 22nd.
I make a motion to approve.
Accept.
The minutes.
Thank you. Can we have a second?
Second.
Any questions, changes? I just want to make a note that under the Community Center Committee meeting, item 3, that we delete Homework Club started April 4th. We're not sure why that was in there, because we know that's not correct. And that wasn't even spring break, so I'm not quite sure, but we're going to
Yeah.
strike that from the minutes, and we will accept the rest as presented. Okay, so we have a motion, we have a second.
Mhm.
Anything
Yeah.
else?
No?
Nope.
Okay. Lucy, we
Trustee
call the roll.
DK?
Yes.
Trustee Sides?
Yes.
Trustee Bowman?
Abstain.
Why, you were at none of them?
No, no.
None. Well, that's going to screw up my television here. Got it. Did I get supervisor?
No, you did not, but yes.
Okay,
I think you
and
need Lori.
trustee Wilhite?
Yes. Okay. We good?
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay. Approval of the board audit from April 12th, 2022 to May 9th, 2022. Lucy, will you read the board
Okay.
audit, please?
Total general town fund, $64,836.48. Total general assistance. Oh, I got this wrong.
No, you wrote down-
15705.
Yeah, 15705. Okay, total general road fund, $76,153.56. Total perm road, $11,854.49. Total park maintenance, $36,681.54. Total cemetery fund, $29.13. Total payroll, $138,745.18. Total of all the funds, $328,457.43.
Okay,
Motion.
Second?
okay, before we take a vote, just give me 1 second, please. The expense for general assistance doesn't belong there, that belongs under payroll. I'm not sure who did the summary, but that's incorrect. But, well, actually, it came out of the assistance fund, but that's actually unemployment compensation. I think that belongs under payroll as a liability. But regardless, the money's gotta be in there if it's an
Right,
expense.
but you have to show where it came out of, right?
Yeah, but it's a payroll liability.
Okay.
So either way, we'll get it straightened out if it's wrong, but we can vote as.
Total funds are correct.
Right, the total funds is correct, just a matter of whether that's coming out of there or it's gotta be moved to here. Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any questions on the audit? Okay,
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee Ufordike,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
supervisor Popland.
yes. Okay, next, we'll have monthly updates from elected officials and department heads. Couple things. Saturday was our shredding event that we held over at the Ela Library. Joel was there with me, and we ran around like crazy people, collecting over 5,000 pounds worth of electronic waste and over 10,000 pounds of shredding material. Filled up a whole truck. Obviously, it was a huge success because we ran out of room in the shredding truck. We had to send people away. So, I believe, we're gonna report on the next event? Okay. So anyway, it was a success. It was gonna cost us a little bit more than we had budgeted, but we'll have the money for it. Next, just a reminder that we're having our bench dedication for John Barrington next Friday at 1:30. I'm hoping everybody here can attend. And on Monday night's agenda at the Village of Lake Zurich, they have a resolution of intent on their agenda to consider eligibility of a new TIF district that would go into, that would be located, I should say, in the industrial park, the south side of the industrial park that borders Route 22. The infrastructure over there is over 35 years, and so they want to look into improving it and helping with the deteriorating conditions and hope that they'll get new businesses moving in there. So that's on the agenda for Monday. They're gonna start the study to see if it meets the qualifications. So I just want to bring you guys up to date on that. And you're gonna talk about charity net then? Okay, so I'm done. I'll move on. Trustee Sykes,
I'll
any
just
report?
second what you had to say about Saturday. Great turnout. Had, as you made reference, we had to cut it off a little bit early because the truck
Filled up.
filled up so quickly. I think he took in 1,000 extra pounds than he was supposed to.
Yeah.
So great event there for us to do that for the community and with the library there. And on July 9th, Senator McConkey and Representative Voss will be hosting another one. So we started telling that to residents. So for anyone who wasn't able to attend or get their shredding and recycling taken care of there, with us on May 7th, there will be another one on July 9th. And that will be at St. Francis in the morning.
What time? I think it's 8:30 to 11:30.
They just sent out a mail present for everybody.
There's a flyer, yeah, I got it too.
Yeah.
I think it's more like 9:30 to 11:30.
So
Yeah.
that's it. I'll defer to Mike for update on highway. We had our committee meeting we had our committee meeting on Friday. And here is the recycle information. It was 8:30 to 11:30 at St. Francis on July 9th.
9:30 sleep.
All right, Trustee Fadike, any report?
Just the minutes were submitted, and our next community center meeting will be June 22nd, and I know Dylan is traveling, so I don't
Susan?
know if she gave you any updates.
Well,
He's
Assistant
here?
Director Jim will.
Great,
will
so
be
I'll
giving us
defer
an
to,
update.
yeah, I'll defer to him.
Oh, you know you do give me a copy of your
Oh.
report.
It's in the book.
Oh, it's in the, oh, yeah.
What updates would you like, just at the center? Are we talking about the new business or?
The gate.
All of it.
Okay,
We'll discuss the gate at the end, though.
Yeah.
okay, so
No,
right
not
now,
right now. I'll call on you when
Yeah.
it's time for you to come up to the podium
Okay.
for an update.
But am I updating on the center?
Yes, so you're gonna come up to the podium and then just say kind of like what's going on, any new business, old business, but not yet, not yet. In a minute, we'll call
Finish with the
you.
board.
And thank you for doing that, yeah.
It's exhausting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
How many were in the room and what is it?
brief and concise,
Okay,
yeah.
trustee Wilhoit, any update, any report rather?
No, we had a health and wellness meeting. Our next one is June 3rd at 8:30 a.m. And Sarah will give her report. I volunteered to help at the electronic recycling,
Yeah.
but I wasn't needed, so.
Well, we had a couple, people, we had three people from the library, and then we had a couple guys from the electronics,
Yeah,
and then the guy from the shredding, so there were quite a few of us.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
We used to have it here. And it was
And then the
two-
park dedication's on the 21st, right?
What?
Park,
Park
the
dedication?
bench dedication,
Bench is the 20th, but the 21st isn't, no, okay.
June 4th,
June,
is the playground,
okay.
okay?
You sent something, or
Yes.
is it gonna be updated? You sent the email about upcoming events? Are those dates still accurate?
The e-blast will go out again, yes.
Oh, okay.
I'll text them to you so you have them. Okay, trustee, what's your name, Bowman? I'm sorry, I'm a little foggy right now, Mr. Bowman. Any report?
Nothing new.
Okay, Clerk Proudy, any report?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, just that, voting primary is the 28th here. So, but no early voting because we have the kids all out, the shooting stars, and the cars are very dangerous, so 28th.
Okay,
Vote early and often. Is that what you said?
June.
Oh, June?
June.
okay, Director Marks, would you like to step up and give us your report, please?
All right, I will try to make this quick. So we are still doing well. We did lose the clinicians, so we are a little bit overwhelmed, but we're kind of catching up and trying to, get on our feet. We did get 5 applicants so far that have, shown interest. Only one of them is actually a possibility. A few of them don't want to work with kids. So, we have one possibility, so I'll keep you guys updated, if I get anything back from that. I am expecting the workloads to go down a little bit for the summer, because that's just kind of what happens, kids get out of school, they don't want to come back, they go on vacation. So I am kind of hoping that a little bit of a lull, so we can catch up. The lending closet though is still booming, we helped 35 families, so that's still doing well. We have started to accept, equipment again, not walkers or crutches, but other equipment, because we've kind of run down, we've been able to shift some of our stuff that's older out. Charity Knit donated 439 items to local organizations this month, in April, to Good Shepherd Hospital, and St. Joseph Hospital. They also were able to create these like little, keychains for the Ukraine, and then they were able to kind of ask for donations from them, gather up some money, and then they were able to send it. So that was also a really good thing. Charity Knit is going to be celebrating their 15th anniversary on Monday here at 6 o'clock. So that's going to be really exciting for them. It's exciting for us. So that will be happening here at 6 o'clock if anybody would like to come. With other events, we also are gonna be doing, we're gonna host alongside Alloy, with a clinical training on social media and youth with Detective Mark Fry from the Lake Zurich Police Department. That will be happening on May 26th. And then the Village of Killdeer has their board meeting on the 17th, next Tuesday, and then they will be voting on the intergovernmental agreement that we have with Killdeer. I did talk to Chief Blinsky, he doesn't think there's gonna be a problem.
And then after they're done, it comes to us to vote.
And then it comes to us.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Other than that, we got our new laptops, in, and we are up and running, so we're doing well.
Good. Any questions?
No, just comment, congratulations, and thank you for keeping all the patients and not losing any when you lost a clinician. I know that's common, so congratulations.
It was pretty impressive, so now we're like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah, so good job keeping it together.
Thanks.
And the commission, do you think it's gonna be the turnaround for replacing the one you lost?
I don't know, I just extended an invitation to come in and interview today. He hasn't responded, but I'm gonna get it today, so. I have high hopes, that, and this is without us putting it on Indeed, so if this falls through, I'm gonna put it on Indeed. And hopefully that generates a little bit more.
Okay.
Thank you.
And for those of you who don't know, and Sheridan has their thing on Monday night, they will have guests from different organizations where they will be giving them some of their creations to
Yeah.
take back with them, to use it there as needed.
And then they're donating a whole bunch of care packages to pads. I also forgot about that.
Okay, great.
Does the Daily Herald know anything about that? Do you know?
I think so.
Okay,
I think they do. But I can check.
okay. Or if you need help, just let me know.
Okay, we'll move on. Jim, would you like to be next?
I would love to.
Okay.
Here's Jim.
Alrighty, so most of this is in the board report, but April was our first kind of real month of programming in 2 years. Our April, May, June newsletter from 2020, we literally threw in the trash. None of it we were able to do. So this one from 2022 was the first one that had our big booklet of all of our programs and activities. So we're back to doing day trips, cuisine clubs,
Take his
and
stomach's
some of our
growling.
daily programming that we haven't previously done. So we were seeing people in our center that we literally haven't seen in 2 to 3 years, which was so nice to see. Programming was up then because of that. I think it was almost double from the month before. We had over 50 people come to each of our Friday night events, last being April in Paris. So we did a 4-course meal. That was awesome with an accordion player. And then we also hired a new staff member. We lost our temporary chef, Jill Barnes. We knew she was gonna be a temporary fix, hoping that she could stay with us until we found a new replacement. We still haven't found a replacement chef. So as of May 1st, we did halt the curbside lunch pickup. We're still doing meals when we have our Friday night events or our lunch and learns, or we started a movie and lunch program. So we will continue in-house making those meals, but they'll be few and far between. And then the new staff we hired, her name is Barb Orchard. She actually volunteered for us 4 years ago. She was a great volunteer. We call her Super Barb. She was just kind of willing to do anything we asked, whether it was answering phones, help in the kitchen, do whatever. And she just wasn't looking for employment at that time, but she has since retired and now kind of looking for part-time work, so it fit perfectly. So she knows the staff, the building, the members, and she will be heading up kind of like our day trips and cuisine club person. So what Laura Zicker previously did, she's filling in for that. So we're really happy to have her on board. She has filled in seamlessly, done a really great job already, positive attitude, perfect for the job.
Could you spell her name?
Orchard is the last
Just
name.
like regular Orchard?
Yeah,
Okay.
just like it sounds.
Wow.
ORD.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any dinners or anything that you need assistance with?
Honestly, we were just trying to get through
Okay.
the last week of April in Paris.
Yeah.
That was absolutely insane. We had 64 people and some last minute cancels and show-ups that we didn't expect. So it's always an interesting
Surprise.
meeting. So I'll have to check, thank you. Are you offering or just
Yeah.
curious? Okay.
Okay.
I'll check, but off the top of my head, I don't think at the moment we
Okay.
do. June is our pig roast, and that, I mean, if you just wanna come have some
Pig.
steak from Orchard, but we should be okay, but I will
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, just
keep
let
you
us know,
up to
yeah.
date.
That's great. Happy to help.
And then update on youth?
Yes, youth, numbers are looking great. So we have anywhere between 36 and 42 participants for
Wow.
all the weeks of camp. The one exception being the week of the 4th of July, which is always low, that's 24. But even for that, that's pretty
That's a lot,
impressive.
yeah.
So we're really sitting nice. The cap is 48, and we're almost there in some weeks. So
Great.
they're streaming in. I'd say every day we see about 1 or 2 more participants sign up. So we're looking great with that. The boys are working on a camp shirt design and trying to get everything organized. We will be transitioning then from the school year staff to the camp staff, doing CPR training, and kind of getting all that taken care of in the next few weeks, but it's looking
Anybody have any questions for Jim regarding youth or senior? Anybody? Okay, thank you. Penny? Can we have any report, Penny, from the assessor's office?
Sure, we're still working on finalizing the 22 assessments. Our new full-time employee has started this week. We welcome Haley to our office.
What's
For
the name?
months of March,
Haley.
April, and May, we have received 247 new permits. Out of those 247, 43 of them are for new single-family homes. All property tax appeals have been sent to our office, have been reviewed, and evidence has been submitted for review to the county to review and submit to the state of Illinois property tax appeal board. They were done a few weeks before the deadline. There have been quite a few property owners coming in calling regarding the exemptions that they do not see on their tax bills that have been sent out May 1st of 2022 for the 21 taxes. So we're keeping busy.
Sounds like it. Any questions for the assessor's office?
How many new permits did we?
247.
I have it, do you want to read it?
And that's over a 3-month period.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot.
What's Haley's last name?
Or KORT.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
thanks.
any other questions? All right, thanks, Penny. Okay, last but not least, Mike?
Is everybody aware of, just to go back to the new hierarchy for the assessor's office?
What do you mean, is everybody aware?
Aware of what?
The new, okay. I mean, it's new for her department, but it's,
Yes. Okay, I see what you mean. Go ahead.
This came out of Lake County
yeah.
assessor.
One, I'm gonna apologize to Lucy in advance, because I'm gonna add something and you're not gonna be happy. It's not much,
Okay, you got it written down, give it to me.
I don't have it written down. Two, I've got really good news.
All right.
On April 19th, we removed all of our snow removal equipment.
We didn't need it this week, that's for sure.
You did what?
Remove the snow. It's in the
Okay.
report, it's right here.
That one's in the report.
That one's in the report, Luce.
Our plows and spreaders have been thoroughly washed and sprayed with a salt neutralizer and re-washed.
All right.
The snowplow racks have been assembled and all the plows and spreaders have been put in storage. We are currently looking for a new full-time maintenance worker, employee to fill the vacancy we have with the departure of Nick Day. Unfortunately, I couldn't let Nick go before he completed his 90-day probation period. Nick was just not a good cultural fit in our department. The good news is that I found a replacement for him, and he's starting the 23rd of this month.
Wow, that's great.
Our 2022 road maintenance program, on May 5th, I attended the pre-construction meeting at the Long Road Village Hall regarding the scheduled work for our field roads. The scheduled work for our field roads is set to begin the week of May 23rd. They will start at Forest Lake and then head to Echo Lake. The conservative completion date is the week of July 11th. But Jeff, the superintendent for Arrow Road Construction, stated that they don't have any weather delays. They should be done by before the 4th of July. And that is all I have.
What was new?
The new hire?
Yeah, the new hire. That was it.
He's gonna start the same day we're gonna start paving. Okay. Any questions for Mike?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. We had, just an update on, bus, we had, the lift wasn't working today, so it was a challenge, but we got through it, adjusting buses, who's dropping off who, where, and getting the van in the middle of all this, but thanks to Kathy and Alex and Joe and me, we got it all straightened out, because I think they're gonna have it tomorrow, too. Yeah, they haven't had a chance to look at it yet, correct?
Right.
All right, so we got it all squared away, we think, but. So we'll move on from that, and I just want to wish Lisa a speedy recovery, and that she's back to work as soon as we, next week, or as soon as she's up for it.
Lisa, in your area?
Lisa Gaggiano from the seniors, yes.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. We'll we'll move on from there. Next is Chicagoland paving. I'd like to have a motion to approve or to award Chicagoland paving the 2022 parking lot improvements in the amount of $85,835.37 and include a 10% contingency. That would mean that we would get the east parking lot complete from 22 to the corner, and then that includes the central parking lot, which is from the corner to the next corner, I guess you can say. Mike and I sat down and figured out how we can afford it this year, and brought a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and we're gonna get it done. Because we figured it didn't make sense to do this lot, and then have the trucks drive on it next year to do this lot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get it all done. So,
Motion to approve.
Second.
any questions on that?
Were there other competitive?
Yes, they're on the back page.
Yep.
And
it's on.
Chicagoland paving was the lowest,
Most qualified.
most qualified, thank you.
Okay.
And then they went up. Okay,
Thank you.
sure. All right, so we have a motion
Second,
and a second, okay. Any other questions? All right, please call the roll.
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
supervisor Pombat.
Yes. Next, we have an intergovernmental agreement between Ela Township and the Long Grove Park District. Mike had a meeting with the gentleman over there at the Park District who would like to hire our highway department to handle some of their work. No paving, no snow plowing,
No snowfall.
and no
Correct.
grass cutting. So this is the intergovernmental agreement. It pretty much mimics our agreement with other municipalities. So if we can have a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions?
Do you have a schedule, an estimated schedule of what they're looking for? And
He
what?
was just looking for some minor,
Shrub.
patching in their parking lot, some gravel repair, some tree trimming, nothing,
You've met with them like 2 or 3 times, or,
just through email.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Nothing too crazy. I can't see us getting much work from them, but, we told them we could help them out.
And you also, from our highway department meetings, you also made reference to the fact that they know what the obligations for the township and the other municipalities, that they may be pushed a little further down the line from
Yep.
time to time, and that won't be an issue.
The way things are going now, we're telling a lot of the other villages, it's gonna be a while before we get to their work, because we are, wow.
Yeah, it's been a very wet spring, and you guys have been able to get outside and do the work.
We're telling them it's gonna be at least a month before we can look at some stuff. We're very backed up with the wet spring, the rain. Dealing with the sidewalk permit with Lake Zurich, and everything's getting pushed back, and we've got, 3 pipes in between, Echo Lake and Forest Lake we have to get put in before they start paving.
Culvert, or, yeah,
Cross culverts, yeah.
yeah.
We did one driveway culvert today, which was actually in the street. We don't usually replace driveway culverts, but this one it was in the street, and we had to get that one done, then we're going to Forest Lake next week and tackle those ones over there, so. We just came upon us now for, if we knew they were that bad, we could have done it done sooner, but.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody good on this then? Okay, so we have a motion and a second? Okay, would you call the vote, please?
Okay, trustee Wilhite,
yes.
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
supervisor Pombat.
Yes. Next is the, I'm sorry, guys, I forgot to distribute these, so, the next on the agenda is the community center gate. This was on the in the budget to have done or completed this year. And, Lucy, can you pass these down, please? These, one's for you, and these 2 down, thank you.
Thank you.
Jim's been working with, trying to get people out to give us quotes on this job for the last 2 months. Again, it was in the budget, we had quotes from last year, but we knew we needed more current ones. So if somebody finally came out this week to give us another quote. We only had one as of the printing of our board packets on Monday, and we were waiting for the second quote to come in. So the best quote that came in was this one from Action Fence for a total of $12,354. Jim met with Mark, I believe, and went over the process, so I'll have him explain it to you. Normally we would do this at a COW meeting, but due to the timing, we're trying to get this done because spring's here and the kids are coming in now to play outside and within the property, and we're trying to get this closed off a little bit. So Jim, could you take the podium and answer any questions the board might have regarding this? We're keeping the existing fence. They're just repairing the fence and adding electronic or a push-button keypad to get in and out, and it also includes a couple of like garage door openers, like transmitters, so that we can close it from inside the building and not have to go outside to push the keyboard. So,
So we're keeping the fence, we're keeping the gate, the existing gate. It's on the wrong side of the fence. So it has to be relocated and then added power to it. We haven't been able to manually close it in 1, maybe 2 years now. The rollers are outdated, they're rusted, so we need new nylon rollers. I really liked Mark at Action Fence because he came out and was actually showing me logistically of what we need to do, how it will fit, where we would run power. So that quote does not include the electric. I've talked to TJ already, who said he can, he'll check it out and see where we need to run it. Basically, we'll have a keypad outside of the gate, so anyone can come in with a code. We'll also have several transmitters. They're really cost effective, so if several of you need them, if Susan, Arnie, the most regular people that go there to open and close will have one, or if it's inclement weather, they don't have to get out of the car. It's also nice for us to be able to close it from inside the center, so if we have a special event night, we don't have people trying to park in the back lot, or now that it's getting nice out, we have people constantly walking from Liberty Lakes to play on the basketball hoops. They bend the rims, even if we raise up the hoops, they have lowered them. So it is a constant cat and mouse game with them. With our patio being fixed up too from Home Depot, we'd really like to keep that back area as nice as possible. So this just made the most sense. It's something we wanted to do, we budgeted for it. So we're just looking to move ahead. I know the lead time on some of these parts are about a month. So the quicker we can act, the better we'll be.
hence the reason why we didn't wait for the next COW meeting, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you check referrals or anything? Were you able to?
Referrals, no.
References, I mean.
Yeah, either one. No, this individual actually was with another company that I got a quote from.
Okay.
He formed his own company, so I recognized the name and he recognized the location. So he came out and I just feel like he, of all the other companies that I've talked to, was the most hands-on, physically coming to the center. No one else did. They just looked at Google Earth for the images above. And he was showing me logistically too of how far away the post was, if the gate would actually fit flipping into the other side. And he was the only one that mentioned that this didn't quote the electric running to the gate and the motor either. No one else mentioned anything about that.
What do you think the electric's gonna run?
I have
No
no idea.
idea? Okay. 8,000?
No.
I hope not.
Is there any type
Because
of
that
maintenance
tells us
program
the
he
20.
suggests with this too,
Let's
just
go to
because these,
39.
with all the use and stuff? Is there,
It didn't sound like we would need much with the new nylon rollers.
Okay.
They're so much more cost-effective and durable. The ones that we have right now really get worn down by the elements.
Yeah.
And these apparently should be much better.
I'm just thinking for budgeting for next year, just to kind of keep that in mind and see what his recommendation
I
would
can
be.
certainly find
Yeah,
out.
just for budget,
It
you know.
sounds like maintenance should be minimal at least.
Right, just to kind of have it in mind
Yeah,
though.
I think that's smart.
What's
Think
the
this gonna be
timing?
sturdy?
The timing?
Yeah, like from, if we approve this,
Get
like
this?
how long will it take to get it up and done?
It sounds like the actual, putting it together, we're basically just installing a motor and flipping the gate to the other side. So that should be, I would assume a week or less. I think it's more getting the materials in because of all the delays.
Yeah, and like Jim said, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Like Jim said, the other gentleman, or the other quote we received, they just did it, they didn't even come by to look, and so, they didn't even mention that we need an electrician out there, so this person seems to be on the ball, he's more local, and, he expressed his opinions what was needed. Go ahead, Larry, sorry.
Will this installation be a permitted installation? Will we request a permit from the village to do it? And number two, does it meet all the safety codes?
Yeah, I believe
Because there's
right now-
actuation, when you run an electric gate, it has to have safety, just like a garage door.
Right. So there are options that we can run where there is a loop, and so it would prevent us from having to, or it would enable on a timer for it to close, or if there's a car blocking the way, that the gate wouldn't close all the way. We can bypass that and not have a loop by having just the keypad or the transponder. So we are controlling opening and closing for everything. So it's never going to shut automatically, so that will follow the safety codes. When we push the buttons, the gate will open. At the end of the day, whoever is the last one to leave, they're the ones to close it. So we won't have to worry about it ever closing automatically or anything being in the way. As far as permits go, that I'm not aware of, but they would cover anything that's required.
I think it's gonna require a safety,
Inspection?
electronic eye or something, just for safety purposes. If somebody gets caught in between that and, you know, a car, it can be fixed, but if there's a child or somebody else that, it just, to me, that has to be I think we should look into that.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you saying, then we can't approve this?
I think with those, you can approve it with, you know, that we have to
Caveat
look
that
into
we-
that all safety issues. For number one, does this require a permit? And number two, what are the safety guards on this? Because it's like a garage door and there's specific.
Right, it has that
Safety
eye
co-
like he was talking about, yeah.
I think just a call to him is gonna find out,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, and then we still have TJ's coming out. TJ?
Yep.
Coming out to give us, check it out. When is he doing that? Do you know?
He didn't say when, I just emailed him the other day.
Okay.
And he said he'll look to see, it looks like we would just run power straight from that light post, right in the gravel. There's already conduit, so it's previously been done when they were the post office, so
Okay.
it can't be that difficult.
Okay.
I'm sure we'd like to run fresh lines instead of relying on whatever was put down however long ago, but it looks pretty straightforward. It's off to the side, it's not where the asphalt is, it's in the gravel behind the curb.
Okay,
And then you don't have any idea how much that would cost?
no.
Not yet, no.
No, this is something though that I know that we've talked about for a couple of years of getting this fixed.
I think it's a great idea. I just
Right.
want to make sure we do it.
Right,
Sure.
it makes
We
sense.
dot
of
the
course.
i's and cross the t's on this, and it's,
I agree.
Of course.
including the electrical, which would have to have interrupters. It's an on-site circuit.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would we be able to get access to a couple of them,
Yes.
openers for wintertime?
yes, so.
50
with
bucks a
the
piece.
keypad then, that was the thing too, with the fire department, with the waste management, and you guys, we can either have these transponders, which sounds like they cost about $30 a piece, or everyone can have their own key code to get in. For you guys, for ease of access, it probably makes sense to have your own little garage door opener where you can just push it and get in. So yes, we can order as many of those as we need, especially since they're so cost effective. I think we ideally would like to have one in the center, so when Arnie gets there at night, he can close the door behind him and have his car locked in the back parking lot. So we'll take orders, whoever wants one, we'll get you one.
Payroll deducted.
Yeah, everything has a cost.
I'll dazzle it for you, Mike. Please.
That we won't lose it.
Yes, you know it's yours.
Okay.
Need a
Any other
motion?
questions? Are we good? All right, so we have a motion to
No.
approve.
Not yet.
No, I said,
Okay.
can I get a motion to approve Action Fence Contractors to install a new, not a new fence, but make it operational, our current gate operational, with a cost of $12,354, which excludes electricity, and that we check into permitting and the safety issues. Correct? Anything else? Am I missing? Okay, we have a motion.
Moved, so moved.
Second.
Lori?
Yeah. Any other questions before we vote? Okay, Lucy?
Okay, trustee Wilhite.
Yes.
Trustee Hupert DK.
Yes.
Trustee Sights.
Yes.
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Supervisor Pomberg.
Yes. Okay. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, I'd like to have a motion to adjourn for a quick executive session.
I would like to have a motion to enter into executive
Okay,
session.
we can do that
Okay,
too.
okay.
Motion, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Will you call the roll, Lucy?
Okay, trustee Sights.
Yes.
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Supervisor Pomberg.
Yes.
Hupert DK.
Yes.
And Wilhite.
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite.
Okay,
Yeah.
7:40. My phone says 7:40. Okay, and we'll pause the recording.
Charity did make this.
Oh,
Oh, those are cute,
is
yeah.
that what they sent over there?
Yeah, looks like the Ukraine.
Getting the donation, people would be like, oh yeah, like here's $2.
Yeah,
Where are those going?
that would be,
It's already getting dark out. Where do you want to take this picture?
I think the clerk should have one of those.
I will ask them.
Oh, I don't want to take them on that wall. I don't like that wall. I want this. She doesn't want to take.
Oh, you want?
reconvene.
What time is
Yeah.
John's thing next Friday?
1:30.
1:30.
Okay. I'd like to come back into open session at 8:05. Lucy, will you call the roll?
Okay, first, I need a motion to come out.
Oh,
Motion.
Second.
sorry.
It's okay. Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Sights?
Yes.
Trustee Hupert DK?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite?
Yes.
Supervisor Pomberg?
Yes.
Out at 8:03.
No,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
No, we
No.
got to vote.
Oh,
do roll.
sorry. Yeah, sorry.
We got to vote on what was directed in closed session.
Okay. We have motion?
Motion as directed in executive session.
Second?
Yes.
Okay. Trustee Sights?
Yes.
Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Supervisor Pomberg?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite?
Yes.
Trustee Hupert DK?
Yes.
Now, a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Sights?
Yep.
Trustee Hupert DK?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite?
Yes.
And Supervisor Pomberg?
Yes.
And time.
Nice job, Alex.
Thanks, Alex, for staying.
Alex. When do you graduate?
2 years. I know, I already asked him.
Yeah. We've been trying to get him.
He said he appreciates our.
after everything was turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely been an asset